So how did you get on this idea of human hacking? Where did it all begin and how'd you get to the conclusion?
So we got to go back over 20 years. My job was ethical hacking for on computers. Companies would hire us to basically hack their computers and to tell them how we did it so the bad guys couldn't do it. And I was reading all these books from people like Frank Abagnale. He's the Catch Me If You Can guy. Kevin Mitnick, he went to prison for being a social engineer. Victor Luswig was a famous con man who sold the Brooklyn Bridge and the Eiffel Tower a few times. And I was fascinated by how these people always seem to be super friendly, super kind, but they got people to do the craziest things on the planet. So I wonder if we can use that in our security practice legally. So I started to do this work for clients, and then I had a CEO changing my whole life. He said to me, "Okay, Chris, you did it. Now how do I fix it?" And I said, "I got no clue." And he said, Chris, if I went to a mechanic and I said, "Hey, what's that noise?" And he said, "My brakes." I went, "Fix it." He said, "I don't know how. I'd never use that mechanic again." And I'm like, "You're 100% right." I was basically just Wild West, just doing a thing. So I started to read like all these books you see behind me: influence, persuasion, neuroscience, nonverbals, body language. And I started to consume everything I can. And I built a framework for how I felt ethical social engineering can go and how we can understand how con men understand human decision making and then use that against us.